What's up, gamers? I turned 18 years old, a legal adult, which means you can legally be attracted to me, which explains, in part, why I've been on so few dates. I never had the high school boyfriend or girlfriend experience at all. So in this mini-series, I'm going to be changing that. We're going to start by downloading the Tinder app. Passions. Oh, I didn't even know they would ask about this. I like movies. Working out. Ooh. You know what? Let's go Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Let's say comedy. In fact, I'm gonna writer they might think that I'm like writing books or anything, which I'm not doing right now. So I will change that one to craft beer. Let's start with some pictures that I have that I actually kind of like of myself. Pictures of myself that I enjoy. Pictures that I think I look good in. This one I'm wearing a fake mustache, which I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. Another thing I've heard lots of complaints about is pictures where there's lots of people in the photo and you can't tell exactly which one the person's profile is actually of. And once again, lots of people do it, so I take that to mean that it works. I'm gonna grab one of those. Of lots of men. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one is perfect. Now, unfortunately, I'm not actually in this photo, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of doctoring. Okay, perfect. This is the one that I'm gonna use. Let's get some couple of things about my life in here. How do you spell abstinence? My anthem. Okay, we can choose an anthem, which I think just like tells the other people who are looking at my page, you know, what is this guy? What is he all about? So what song? Oh, yeah, no, I know. It's Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. Says she's here for the same reason I am. Oh, she's making a YouTube video. That's great. Good for her. I don't know why I downloaded this. I do, is for this YouTube video. Like, I came across someone that I know on Tinder. I won't show it for the sake of their privacy, but they did lie about their age. Do people lie on the internet? So now I just need to send this person something. There's gotta be another way to do this. Goodbye, little skeleton. Aww. Hello, big skeleton. What's up, gamers? The skeleton is bigger, so you can tell that time has passed. So, Tinder, what am I supposed to say? Isn't going great. One of the biggest things that I had trouble with on Tinder is knowing how to start the conversation. And I've heard rumors that for the app Bumble, it's always the girl that starts the conversation. But that doesn't make sense to me because gay people exist. Okay, this will be a fun play along at home kind of thing for you guys too. Okay, I live on the moon. And then if I could travel to any time in the past, I wouldn't. I'm too scared. The only girls who call me attractive are lesbians. And I mean, I love to get that lesbian vote, but lesbians don't want me to kiss them. So, okay, actually, let's play a little game with this. I'll let you guys out there guess what my zodiac sign is, just based on what you know about me and what you know about how the signs act. I'll let you guys guess. start the timer. Okay, forget the timer. I'm a Libra. Favorite quality in a person? Sense of humor. Perfect, because that's all I have. You should leave a comment if you want to. I don't want to force anyone, you know? All right, so as it turns out, Hinge needs exactly 6 photos. And I don't have 6 photos myself that I'm proud enough of. But we're gonna change that right now. So I brought out my saxophone, and we're gonna take advantage of our beautiful xeriscaped lawn. Come on over here with me. Is this anything? I think some of those will do. Oh, okay, so this person says, guess where this photo was taken. And I'm gonna price of right this. Just go all in on one answer, no matter if it's right or not. This photo was taken on the moon. Okay, this is too much. This is too much. Oh my gosh, I really don't. Live? Viewed me nearby, matches my likes, recommended. Nearby date. Leaderboards? This is a competition? I don't like this. I don't like this. I want to get rid of plenty of fish. Well, hello, gamers. Yes, hello, gamers. Halloween is over, which means I shouldn't really be using this skeleton anymore, but that's okay because I have a good idea for this. See, it's a snowman because after Halloween comes snow, and it's a chalkboard, so I can change it, what's on there, to what I'm going to be talking about right now. I've kept myself to only following exactly 420 people. Blaze it, very funny. I like long walks on the beach and long looks at you, hot stuff. My experience on TikTok has been a different one than most people. I don't spend a lot of time watching TikToks. However, I do make TikToks, but they're not for you. They're only for me and for former Vice President Al Gore.
Hi, former Vice President Al Gore. There's this thing going around on Twitter where there's a bunch of normal stuff, but it's cakes. So I just want to assure you that even if you weren't a cake, I would still eat you.
Hey Al Gore, I just wanted to wish you a happy Independence Day. If it were up to me, all 4 heads on Mount Rushmore would be yours.
So what I'm gonna do with TikTok is just ask Al Gore for advice. He's been married for a long time. I'm sure he has a lot of great advice. The only thing that I ever post on Facebook is political jokes. And political jokes don't make someone want to date you. So I'm just gonna enter a lobby here. Okay. So let's start here. Let's just say, have we got any hot babes in this lobby? Isaac said yes before I even asked the question. Isaac must be a hot babe. I have no choice to believe so. I can't tell what Red was trying to say there, because I have censor chat on. Okay. Oh, Rihanna. I wonder if that's the real Rihanna. And I got banned from the lobby. Okay, hey, what's up, gamers? We have a lot to get through, so please don't, be concerned that there's not really, one of those long, jokey openings to this episode of... So I want to make sure I get this right, so I'm just going to read right from the copy here. You're watching this video because you think that you want to date Truman. I don't know if that applies to everyone, but sorry, I'll just stick to the copy. Wouldn't you rather date someone actually attractive? Here are some reasons why you should date this man instead of Truman. Number 1, longer hair. You can touch it and stuff. Okay, that's true. Number 2, he knows what kissing is and isn't afraid of it. Okay, hurtful. Okay, it says that numbers 3 through 27 are optional, and a lot of them do hurt my feelings, so I'm not going to mention those. Okay. If you wish to contact this man, please just go up your butt and around the corner. Okay, that's pretty rude. Not very funny. Okay, it says here interests include long walks on the beach and even longer walks all over Truman's back. What? I don't like that though. In my personal opinion, Truman is much uglier than this guy and also much worse in every other way. He's not as funny, not as cool, not as handsome, and much uglier. That's redundant. I, Truman Barnes, wholly endorse this man and invite everyone who is planning on dating Truman to date him instead. Weird way to spend your money, guy. Hurtful, too. Also, did you not know that you can have a sponsorship on Truman's videos? Just Venmo him 36 cents. This is a cheap loser, and he'll do anything for just a little money. That's not true. Can I backtalk the sponsors? Because that's not true. That's right. Read it. Read it all. Read it all, you coward. Read it all. This last part, it's just a bunch of swear words. I'm not going to say those. Why would you pay this much money to embarrass me in my own YouTube video? Why didn't I read the copy before I signed the contract? Anyway, follow the link in the description and use my personal code Truman60 for 60% of your date. I don't even know what that means! Always ask the same question twice, but only after they answer it the first time. Where did you go to high school? Cool. But where did you go to high school, though? Don't. Maybe just don't. Talk only about reggae music. Don't. Disappointment and false hope will be the only fruits of your labor. Optimistic, guys. In fact, not alone did Al Gore not respond to my latest TikTok, he didn't even like it. Al Gore, are we having a falling apart? Our first response was from what appears to be someone pretending to be the famous singer, Lexi Walker, and I'm just gonna ignore most of this. I'm sorry, because Lexi, I know that you're in a relationship with my good friend Josiah, and I don't want to step on those toes. There was a question that said, do you actually want to go on a date with Truman, or just took this to see if I had any good jokes in it? If you do know him, what's your favorite trait of his? They said, jokes aside, how unapologetically yourself you are, which is very kind. And I wish I knew which version of me you know so that I know which one that you appreciate, but I don't know who you are, please.
Oh, hey gamers. Didn't see you there. I'm Ted. I'm Truman's older and significantly more attractive brother. But not today. Today, I'm just here to be your host for the Truman Show. Wait, Truman Needs a Date, a celebration. I'm here today with Truman. Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me be here. Are we sure this is how we want to do the intro for the episode? This isn't really on brand for the show.
But it was like, that was a good intro, right?
Oh, very, yeah. It's a nice sweater, by the way. Is that a German sweater, or that's a U.S. original? Yeah, I mean, hey, who am I to say, right? Nobody. I'm realizing more and more quickly I'm nobody to say.
So, This isn't how we're doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, back up in the same spot, you know. See you later.
This has been the Truman...
What's up, gamers? Let's break this down. Now, I know everyone has been waiting for literal months for me to break down the specific interactions that I had on Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. And I will get to that. But first... Okay, that's fair. This submission, since it was mostly people that I already know who filled it out, I kind of got to see the things that they don't always say out loud, which was fascinating to think about and look at. But I'm really getting some insight from this. Anyway, and then I got a submission from someone who used the email cthulhumail@voidmail.com. So, mixed bag. But I thought I didn't make a big deal out of it until I did get followed by another TikTok account from one Miss Elizabeth, formerly Gore. If I had done just one modicum of research, I would have realized that Al Gore and his wife have been separated for 10 years. But I didn't do that. I'm sorry, Al. Also, Tipper Gore, thanks so much for the follow. That I was worried for a second when Al Gore didn't like my TikTok. All right, let's do this. I discovered some interesting things about what could be called my flirting techniques. For example, I would frequently start conversations with "Yo, what's diggity?" which is that one of my go-to compliments for girls is to compliment their glasses. I started doing that because I thought that that's something that people don't get complimented on quite as frequently. So I thought, that's a little thing I can use to be unique. But then that morphed into my go-to compliment when I couldn't come up with something to compliment. And at the same time, when I get too nervous and I don't know what to say, so that's just what spurts out of me. If I've ever complimented your glasses, it's either because I think you're really cute and I am nervous, or I feel obligated to compliment you but can't find anything else, you ugly piece of crap. I think that covers my bases. Now, was that wrong intent misleading to these girls? Yes. Do I feel bad about that? Yes. Am I going to do anything about that? No. One person, for some reason, didn't believe that I was actually allergic to cats, and they were, calling my bluff and asking what medication and stuff. What? Why do you... Are you gatekeeping allergies? It felt like answering questions in court. Now, Mr. Jones, if you'll oblige me, I'd like to circle once more through your selection of photos. Now, if the jury will notice, there are no pictures of a cat in any of the photos. How, therefore, can we be sure that he's telling the truth about his cat allergy? Need I remind you, sir, that you are under oath? For some reason. For all I know, this doesn't affect the average user whatsoever. And these are things that would have happened to my brain anyway. And in 10, 20, 6 years from now, when I'm the host of a late-night TV show called The Truman Show with this logo, which reviews call a subversive smash hit, which is topping at a 96% audience and a 90% critics rating on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm truly a idol and comedic inspiration to millions. When that happens, it's entirely possible that someone will make a detailed YouTube video essay about how I have several mental illnesses that I never noticed and use this very video as evidence and context. Or maybe none of that will happen. Oh, that's sick. Do you have an idea of what you're waiting for? LOL? No, it's getting to be quite distressing. Wait, no. I heard a beep. My pizza bagels are done. That was it. Now, I'm not very good at having conversations with girls.
Hello, sir. We'd like to present you with this
Yeah,
award for most
oh my
unique person
goodness.
ever.
Thank you.
No one else experiences the
you.
exact same thing as you.
But that's another thing that I didn't know was in the Tinder rules, is that you could just unmatch with someone right after cursing them. So, learn something new every day. But the touchy algorithm had more problems than just that. I would get a push notification when I hadn't opened the app in a little while that would say, you'll never find anyone unless you start swiping, so get at it, you lonely idiot. But then I would open the app and I would be out of likes for the day. So I still couldn't see people, even though I got a notification about it. So that's a good thing, you know. It helped me become less shallow, I guess, deeper, less shallow. Well, it helped me become something. Apparently, people are such big fans of this dating app that you can buy T-shirts, necklaces, even a stuffed animal of the thing from the Hinge ads? Who's buying that? She said, I'm a master at BVN Clue, which I thought was like a very specific type of Clue, like one of those like movie promotions that they do and they just make a Monopoly version or a Risk version, or in this case Clue version of that. So I said, what does the BVN stand for? Actually, let me guess. Bavarian Viper Ninjas, both voted no. Bring various needles. Bosnian volunteer neurologists. Batman versus Namor, the Submariner. But no, she didn't mean to send that. That was a typo. But I will be making all of these versions of Clue. Check out the link for merch in the bio. So this person said 2 truths and a lie. I have a tattoo of a celebrity. I go to Disneyland every year. I love to read and own 200 plus books. I just said, do I get points if I guess the celebrity? And so I guess that wasn't the lie, because they said, yeah, I'll give you 3 chances to guess. And I said, is it Randy Quaid? She doesn't know who Randy Quaid is, but a Randy Quaid tattoo would look like this, I assume. I don't have one. Well, was I right? No, I wasn't. My next guess was Jason Alexander, and she never responded to that, so I took that as a no. And then a couple days later, I changed my mind, and I said, wait, no, it's definitely Dame Maggie Smith. These are what those tattoos would look like. Again, I do not have them. They said, sorry, just got to class, learning how to put an ECG on someone. And I said, fun. That stands for e-cigarette, right? LOL, it's the same as an EKG. Aha. An e-cigarette. Yeah, gotcha. Tinder Gold is priced similarly. For 1 month is $30, 6 months is $112.99. For 12 months is an even $150. $150 for a year. That's so much money. Ideally, if these apps work, you won't need it for a year, right? Like, maybe it's just because I'm not that desperate yet, but the idea of spending any money on this is crazy to me. But at the same time, like, if you find the love of your life, isn't it worth all the money in the world? No, it's not. $150 for a year. I did find love on these dating apps. Not from any of the users, but from myself. Oh, I shouldn't have had those comedy pills.
Video end.